Good evening YouTube and the TFYTC. I've reached the first milestone on my channel. I am now at 100 subs. I see a lot of you people really get excited when you get to 100 subs, 200 subs, 500 subs. I don't really get that impressed with it because I've got another channel which is up to 948 subs and I've never once got excited by how many subs I've got on that. So long as I keep getting them, I'm not really that bothered. But anyway, I digress. 100 subs, everybody! Woo! Yeah, okay. I am kind of excited about this. Anyway, I had this idea that I would review a particular bot when I got to 100 subs stroke 200 subs because I keep very meticulous records on my Transformer collecting habit. So I know exactly how many bots I've got, exactly when I bought them, where I bought them from, and how much I paid for them. And the focus of this video is the review of my 100th bot that I bought. But before we get into that, I'd like to go into exactly how I got to my 100 subs. I actually got to 100 subs a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months back. When I did actually cheat a little bit because I've got another YouTube channel. I subscribed to myself via my other YouTube channel, and I found I just reached to 100 subs. So I then unsubscribed from myself because I wanted to wait until someone else had subscribed so that it would genuinely be at 100 subs, and then it would give me a little bit more time to put my 100th sub video together. But then a number of people disappeared, and my subscriber count dropped down to the sort of like 94, and it's been hovering around in the mid-90s for some time. Every time I gain a couple of subs, I lose a couple of subs. So I was beginning to think I've reached the ceiling and I'm never gonna get to 100 subs. Anyway, last couple of weeks it's been sort of slowly creeping up a little bit, and then this weekend I went to the TFYTC Northern meet in Manchester, where I met up with Raptrap25, Bisto Yeti, Antronus Prime, TF Knowlesy, Adam White, and 000 Firestone 1989. So I know Sam, Phil, Richard, Anton, and John. And yeah, we had a good little meeting. We went round the shops and went into some pubs and some restaurants and had some beer and some food and had a good old chat. And I'm going to actually put another video up later this week on exactly what went on at the TFYTC meet. But this one is about my 100 subs. Anyway, later in the evening, we went to a place called Peachy Keen's to have a meal. I'd already had some food, and we were sat down ordering our food, and I thought, well, Anton, I've watched a couple of his videos in the past, but I've never really felt the need to subscribe to his channel. But now that I've met the guy and found him to be, a really genuinely nice chap, I thought, yeah, okay, I'm going to subscribe to Anton. So I got my phone out, went onto his channel, and then lo and behold, whoa, Anton's on 999 subs. No way! I was on 99 subs. So I said to him, Anton, would you like me to become your 1000th sub? And he's like, oh yeah, all right. And then I said to him, oh, did you know that I'm on 99 subs? And he says, oh, well, how's that? And I said, well, I gave him my channel name, TFR Wills. He went on and said, oh yeah, you're on 99 subs. So we both subscribed to each other together at the same time. And it was, you couldn't make this thing up. It was just fate. It was just, well, a pure fluke, coincidence, call it what you will. It was a brilliant moment, and it really made the trip worthwhile for me. Anyway, so that's it. I'm up to 100 subs. So here then is a list of my 100th subscribers. yeah, I do have a number of those invisible subscribers who don't want me to know who they are, and I'm a bit annoyed about that, because I mean, you might as well just tell me who you are rather than just being hidden, you know. But c'est la vie. I'm up to 100 subs, so cause for celebration. Anyway, I got it in my head that when I reach 100 subs, I would review a particular toy. And that toy is my 100th bot. It is the 100th bot I've bought since I started Transformer collecting. And a little story behind that as well. At Rollout Roll Call last year, I went down on the Sunday. And it's a bitty, quite a small event. It's nothing like auto assembly. It's just a corridor, a couple of hotel rooms, and a bigger room where they have all the guest artists sitting down, meeting people. Anyway, so you've got a few rooms with sellers in, and I went around in the morning session, bought a few things, and then I took my stuff back to the car, and then came back in the afternoon, and then I bought a few more things. And then I saw this particular toy. Hunt for the Decepticons Terradive. And I saw it and I thought, yep, I want to get me one of those. It was mint in packet, and I bought him for I think 18 quid. And shortly after that, I saw Mr. Smizno for the second time in my life, and it was again, it was like very brief encounter. Just hello, how are you? Blah blah blah. What you been buying? Blah blah blah. See ya, and that was it. Mr. Smiz, ships in the night, me and him. So yeah, I bought this guy, and it wasn't until I got home and I updated my Transformer list that I realised that this guy was indeed my 100th bot, my first centenary bot. So that makes him special, very special. And when I actually got him out and started playing with him, I thought, well, actually, damn good bot, and I'm glad he's my 100th bot. So yeah, this review is about this guy. Now, for starters, I've got him in his plane mode. And as planeformers go, he's a very successful planeformer. I mean, you look at him from the side. I mean, okay, he's got weapon storage with his trident stuffed underneath. Let's take that off. But you look at him, I mean, he's got landing gear. So he will, you know, land. Obviously, they're fixed wheels, they're not rolling wheels. So you can put them away. And you look at him from the side, and unlike most planeformers, which are, you know, a nice plane on top and then a scrunched up robot underneath, this guy carries it off pretty well. He has got a bit of robot kibble underneath, obviously most notably the legs sticking out the sides here. But you look from the top, all you can see is his little bits of his legs sticking out between his wings. And you look from the side and he's completely flat. So he's quite a successful planeformer in that respect. The robot bits sort of fold away and compact down very well. And you look at him from the front, and he's got this sort of cross. The front wings go down, the back wings, you know, angle up. It's got little canard wings at the front, and I quite like this style of jet with the forward facing wings. It's I think it's pretty cool, and I love the colours. Orange, black, white, and a bit of silver. Just makes this bot totally works for me. They did do a number of repaints of this guy, most notably the depth charge repaint, which was convention exclusive, which is a lot of very bright gaudy colours, and was basically an interpretation of what he might have been before he got sucked through the in Beast Wars, before he got sucked through the time warp void and ended up at prehistoric Earth and got transformed into a beast bot. But yeah, very cool, very cool looking plane. I dig it lots. Now, this guy has got a pretty cool transformation. He has got two, count them, two really awesome engineering tricks as part of his transformation, and I love this thing because of that. He's quite fiddly to transform, so I'm going to do the speeded up transformation thing. I'm not going to go for it because this is the second time I've done this video. First time I did it, the transformation was a complete bore fest. So I'm going to speed it up, so be back in a minute. And there we go. He's into robot mode. I haven't really played with this guy much since I got him, so I needed a little familiarisation with the transformation. So yeah, there he is. And he's an awesome looking bot. I mean, he's rocking these colours for starters. I mean, again, the white, the orange, the black, and there's bits of silver. Really works on this guy. And, you know, even though he's a Decepticon, he's still a pretty good looking dude. He's got a nice head sculpt, which obviously can't see too well because unfortunately my camera doesn't have a macro. I have tried to give him some light piping, try to fix his light piping on him, but it doesn't really work that well. His eyes are very, very beady, and the light piece on the back of his head's very small, so the light doesn't tend to travel through that well. But anyway, it's got good proportions, good colours, nice nice moulding, good head sculpt. His upper arms are a bit skinny, but when you see what his arms can do, you'll forgive him for that. Articulation wise, obviously he rotates round at the shoulder, but because of these wings his arms tend to hit them. His arms only go up as far as that. He has got a upper arm swivel, and he's got amazing double elbows. Look, see, they go right the way up. So you can curl his elbows right the way up. And he's got wrist swivels. So top half, he's pretty much all there. His head is on a ball joint, so it goes forwards and backwards, tilt side to side, look up, look down, spin all around, does the whole 9 yards. Doesn't have a waist swivel, unfortunately, but then again, due to his transformation, you can sort of forgive him that. And then his legs, he's got upper thigh swivels. He's got a knee that goes to 90 degrees. And his feet, they're on a forwards and backwards tilt, but there's no side swivel, no side tilt. But they are angled, slightly angled, so you know you can get the wide-footed stance. So yeah, that's him. Now, part of the reason I like him is because he's got these really cool transformation tricks. The first one is his arms. Now his arms, they fold up and turn into the jet engines, because at the moment you've just got this. But then if you open his arm up, you then pull this thing out, swivel it round. I've got to make sure the fist's in the right way. And there's the jet engine. And the jet engine, that's why he's got these double elbows. The jet engine folds up, and then they fold together into the back of the plane, so you can't even see his arms. Very, very clever. And then the other bit is his nose cone. It comes out and then sort of folds up doubles, scissor action, like a scissor action, and then becomes his chest. This guy's absolutely loaded with awesome transformation engineering. He's brilliant, and he's only a deluxe figure. He's a bit hollow inside, admittedly, but a lot of the the chest and the side bits do a good job of hiding that fact. And he is such an amazing looking bot, and I absolutely love him. And I'm glad that he's my first centenary bot. He's brilliant. If you haven't got one, get one. I thoroughly recommend it, or one of the repaints. It's awesome. Anyway, that's been me, TFR Wilderness, at 100 subs now. I will be doing another video in a couple of days' time, another Chewing the Fat special, which will give my account of the TFI YTC meet that happened on Saturday. So I bid you all adieu, and if you're a subscriber of mine, thanks a lot.